The Halo franchise stands as one of the most influential and enduring video game series of all time. It has redefined the first-person shooter genre, set new standards in multiplayer gaming, and built an expansive science fiction universe that has captivated millions. The origins of this iconic series can be traced back to the late 1990s when a small yet ambitious studio, Bungie, laid the foundation for what would become one of the most legendary franchises in gaming history. Before Halo, Bungie was known for developing games for the Macintosh platform, including the successful Marathon and Myth series. However, the company envisioned a revolutionary new project that would blend real-time strategy elements with first-person shooter mechanics. Originally conceived as a third-person shooter, Halo was intended to be released exclusively for Mac computers. The game was first showcased in 1999 at Macworld, where Steve Jobs personally introduced it to the audience. The demonstration left an impact, but what followed would change the course of the franchise forever. Microsoft, recognizing the potential of Halo, acquired Bungie in 2000 and repositioned the game as a launch title for its first-ever gaming console, the Xbox. This decision proved to be a masterstroke, as the game's shift to an exclusive first-person shooter experience allowed it to harness the power of the Xbox hardware. With a refined narrative, stunning visuals, and a groundbreaking multiplayer mode, Halo Combat Evolved was released on November 15, 2001. The impact was immediate and profound. Halo Combat Evolved introduced players to the enigmatic protagonist, the super soldier known as Master Chief Petty Officer John 117, and his AI companion, Cortana. The game's setting, the mysterious ring-shaped world known as Halo, provided an expansive and immersive sci-fi universe filled with compelling lore, engaging characters, and intense combat sequences. What set the game apart was its well-balanced mechanics, innovative enemy AI, and the ability to seamlessly transition between different combat styles. But perhaps the most significant contribution of the game was the introduction of local multiplayer, which quickly became a cultural phenomenon among gamers. With the overwhelming success of the first installment, Bungie swiftly began working on a sequel. In 2004, Halo 2 was released, bringing with it major advancements in gameplay, a deeper story, and the introduction of online multiplayer via Xbox Live. The sequel expanded on the lore of the series, introducing the Covenant's internal conflicts and the Arbiter, a second playable character. The cliffhanger ending left players eagerly anticipating the next chapter. Most notably, Halo 2 revolutionized online multiplayer gaming, setting the template for console-based online experiences that would define the genre for years to come. The anticipation for Halo 3 was unparalleled. Released in 2007, the game concluded the original trilogy and delivered a satisfying conclusion to the battle against the Covenant and the Flood. It became a massive commercial success, generating over $170 million in sales on launch day alone. Halo 3 improved on its predecessors with refined gameplay mechanics, enhanced graphics, and a robust multiplayer suite that included the ability to create and share user-generated content through Forge mode. Bungie continued working on the franchise, releasing Halo 3 ODST in 2009 and Halo Reach in 2010. ODST took a different approach by shifting focus to a squad of soldiers known as Orbital Drop Shock Troopers, while Reach served as a prequel to the entire saga, telling the tragic story of the fall of the planet Reach. Both games were well received and contributed to the series' expanding universe. In 2010, Bungie parted ways with Microsoft, and the responsibility of continuing the franchise was handed to 343 Industries, a newly formed subsidiary of Microsoft Game Studios. This transition marked a new era for the franchise. The first major project under 343 Industries was Halo 4, released in 2012. It introduced a new enemy faction known as the Prometheans and continued the story of Master Chief, thus exploring his relationship with Cortana as she battled rampancy, a deterioration of AI over time. While Halo 4 was praised for its narrative and visual enhancements, some longtime fans felt that the gameplay had deviated too much from Bungie's original vision. Halo 5 Guardians followed in 2015, introducing squad-based mechanics and shifting focus between two main characters, Master Chief and Spartan Locke. While it offered a refined multiplayer experience, the campaign's story received mixed reviews due to its handling of the franchise's beloved protagonist. Despite this, the game maintained the series' relevance in the competitive gaming scene, thanks to its advanced mobility mechanics and arena-style combat. By the time Halo Infinite was announced, the franchise had amassed a devoted following eager for a return to its roots. Delayed several times, Halo Infinite was eventually released in December 2021. The game brought back an open-world structure reminiscent of the original Combat Evolved experience. It introduced a grappling hook, which significantly altered movement and combat, and returned to a more traditional storytelling approach. While the campaign was praised for its exploration and nostalgia, the multiplayer component faced initial criticism due to issues with progression and monetization. However, continuous updates and community feedback helped improve the game over time. Beyond the games, the Halo franchise has expanded into novels, comics, animated series, and even a live-action television adaptation. The lore has grown into a rich and complex universe, exploring humanity's struggle against alien threats and the moral dilemmas of artificial intelligence. The franchise has also left a lasting impact on the esports scene, with competitive Halo tournaments attracting top-tier players and significant prize pools. As one of the most influential and enduring video game franchises, Halo has defined an era of gaming and continues to evolve. With Microsoft investing heavily in its future, the series remains a cornerstone of the gaming industry. Whether through new installments, spin-offs, or multimedia adaptations, Halo's legacy is far from over. As long as fans continue to don the iconic Mjolnir armor and step into the battlefield, the legend of Master Chief will endure for generations to come.